guys, it's Amy from the Final Countdown, and you might see I have my glasses on, my t-shirt, my hair's a mess. You might recognize this, I did have a hat on earlier, so that's why my hair looks that bad. You might be wondering, what did I just do? I just got done with Zumba. Nope. I just got done with DDP yoga. Nope. I actually just got done pushing my 2 kids in a double stroller 0.8 miles down to the grocery store so that we could get our groceries for the next few days. We won't go into all the details, but I mean, circumstances happened. I took it as a, hey, let's try this and see how it goes type of thing, and it worked. I feel great. Both my kids are about 30 plus pounds each, around 30, maybe 34, somewhere like that. So I was pushing about between 60 and 65 pounds. Definitely. There. The problem is that our town does not have sidewalks at all. There was this one little tiny piece of sidewalk, but that was about it. Was it tough? Yeah. I mean, it's just starting spring, the grass is growing, not everybody has started to mow their yards yet, or businesses haven't mowed their yards yet. It was a little tough, and I definitely felt like I was, driving this stroller through clay. I guess ours was not really meant for 4-wheel driving. You know. But we got there, we got everything. It was kind of tough because, I was surprised. It was kind of expensive, but I was thinking, it'd be twice as expensive if I had to buy bread, if I had to buy cheese, if I had to buy, different things down the middle aisles. I only went into the middle aisles for one thing, and that was veggie broth. I was so proud, it makes me feel good. But like, this morning we had, because I'm trying to get the last of our non-Paleo foods out of the house, and I'll go into that in a minute. We had eggs and sausage and ketchup, and organic ketchup. I love organic ketchup. Cheese and some biscuits, and they were really good. The things that would be non-Paleo about that is the bread and the cheese. And the kids liked it, and I was really excited about that because I think even if I took the cheese out, they might still have liked it. It's one thing my dad used to make all the time, and I don't know why mine's never as good as his. Maybe it's because he's just older and more experienced than I am. It's one of the few things that he will cook. But back to non-Paleo foods and Paleo foods. So you might be sitting here saying, Amy, what are you talking about? What is Paleo? Paleo, or Paleolithic diet, or eating, or however you want to look at it, lifestyle, whatever your flag is, whatever flag you want to fly. It's going back to our roots. What would we eat if we didn't have a grocery store? They also call it the caveman diet, but that has negative connotations because people are sitting there thinking that they're going to be eating a big old turkey leg. Just, no. No, that's not it. Although that might be okay because turkey legs are great. But what it is we are taking out the gluten, we are taking out the dairy, and this was part of the recommended diet for DDP yoga. Now, he doesn't call it paleo. I'm just likening it to that because here's the thing. When you can kind of identify something in your mind and you can go to Google and you can Google paleo recipes, it's a lot easier because that falls under the guidelines. Now, we're hoping to make this a lifestyle change and do this the rest of our life. Will we slip up? Sure. I'm sure we will. And I hate to do that. I mean, I'd like to stay confident and feel like we'll always be like this. The first 2 weeks will probably be really hard. It will probably be really hard budget-wise, especially until the farmers market opens in May. But I'm still really excited about it. I'm really excited for my kids. I'm excited to try new vegetables. I bought turnips for a chicken pot pie recipe, and I bought cauliflower. I don't think I've ever bought cauliflower. ever. Now, do I like it? Yeah, I've eaten it plenty. I've eaten it raw. I've heard that you can make cauliflower mashed potatoes. That's not the recipe I have, but I may try it and see how it works. My husband is not easily fooled by things like that, and I think this was going to be hard for him. Potatoes are not really nutrient dense, so it's not one of, it shouldn't be a priority. Switch to sweet potatoes, which I did get a sweet potato. I'm so excited about that sweet. I love sweet potatoes now. Like when I was a kid, like candied yams. Oh, it makes me sick just thinking about the nastiness of candied yams. Ugh. But it gave me that negative connotation for so many years. One of my favorite things to do with sweet potatoes is to dice it all up, and I take some olive oil, and I take a microplane with some garlic, put that all over it. You can get the organic squeezy tubes of different vegetables. The Italian seasonings one that has like parsley, marjoram, oregano, basil, things like that in it. Squeeze that on it, and just a pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper. Coat it all up, stick it under your broiler. Alright, now I like mine nearly black. You may not like it, alright? It's just me, I'm funky. Cook them until they're done, definitely. They should be kind of soft to the touch, and I like mine a little bit more burnt because of the flavor, but that's just me, guys. I mean, try it how you like. You may do half a batch and make sure that they're done. One good way to taste it, or taste. Blah, blah. One way to test it is to take a knife or a toothpick or something like that and see if it sticks through and then comes right off. Just like a potato, guys. It's really, really easy. I love sweet potatoes. That's actually what got me started on sweet potatoes. Now I'm like searching for new ways to put sweet potatoes on anything. Sweet potato fries. There's a sweet potato mash to put on a vegan shepherd's pie that I wanted to show my husband and see if he'll try. But yeah. So that's what paleo is. And we still have non-paleo foods in our house. I'm trying to switch my line of thinking from, it's not necessarily bad food versus good food. It's paleo versus non-paleo, because dairy in certain circumstances is not that big of a deal. Wheat, for bread, it's not that big of a deal. It is, but it isn't. Like wheat for my family is not probably going to be a big deal. Dairy, on the other hand, I love cheese. My husband loves cheese. Madison loves cheese. The hard thing is Mark is lactose intolerant. So this is going to be very important for our family because it will help us learn different ways to deal with that. Because I don't want him to have to sit there and watch his sister eat yogurt. She wanted yogurt at the store earlier, and I had to tell her no. But yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. I feel really good that I just made this trip to the store by walking. If you live within a mile of your store, hey, I challenge you, go ahead and walk to the store. If you've got kids, strap them in a stroller. If they're old enough to, mind the road, take them with you. Check out paleomom.com. I don't know if that's the exact website. You might actually have to Google Paleo Mom. And she's absolutely amazing. She's a scientist with a PhD who actually decided to be a stay-at-home mom and has jumped on the paleo bandwagon. And a lot of people say this is a fad, and you know what? It might be, guys, but it's the best thing that I've seen, and I've never tried gluten or dairy-free to see if I'll lose weight, I'm excited to do the DDP yoga because I love yoga. I mean, I'll probably still do my Zumba in between. Today's workout was pretty good, just pushing that stroller around. I mean, I'll probably go for more walks like that. Hopefully get my husband involved too, because I think he's needing a little bit of motivation. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope y'all are doing good out there. If y'all do my challenge, let me know how far you went to the grocery store. Hey, if you can go even further than a mile, hey, go for it. You got me cheering you on. If you need me to jump out on the road and shake some pom-poms, you just envision me there. And I'm there for you, shaking those pom-poms, jumping up and down and excited, saying, go you, go you. So, as you can see, endorphins are working. I'm happy. I've got to go put up groceries. I've got to get the stroller back in the car. And I hope y'all are all having a wonderful day. And remember, I am sending you lots of love and peace to you in your journey. Have a great day.